Uri Levy is here with sports. As we speak, Uri, you're telling me an Israeli race driver is racing actually in Saudi Arabia, in Jeddah, right?
Yes, indeed. Roy Nissany, a Formula 2 driver and also a Formula 1 test driver for Williams team, has competed yesterday and today in part of the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Yesterday he finished 10th in the sprint race at the Formula 2. Today he finished 11th at the feature race. And Nissany is basically the first Israeli, openly Israeli I would say, to compete as an athlete in Saudi Arabia. There were a few incidents before, for example, Michal Zrian, a Taekwondo fighter who actually fought under the Portuguese flag. We talked about it last year in Middle East now. But Nissany, who also competed in Saudi Arabia at the last Grand Prix 2021, doing this year again and writing history, and
very
hopefully
talented driver.
Indeed,
yeah.
Hopefully we'll see him in the Formula 1 race
Great
one day.
future, probably. Yeah, well,
Indeed,
definitely interesting. Iraq loses to Uzbekistan.
Yes, Jacob. A day before, I would say, a day before the anniversary, 20-year anniversary for the war in Iraq. Iraq has competed in the AFC Under-20 Asian Cup final against Uzbekistan in Tashkent. That was yesterday. Iraq had a tremendous tournament, and in general this nation is in a great momentum in football. We've seen them winning the Gulf Cup. They qualified for the Under-20 World Cup as well next May in Indonesia. But in the match itself, Uzbekistan won 1-0 from a penalty in the 71st minute, and you know, hard luck for Iraq. But Uzbekistan is also writing its own history and also will be in the Mundialito in Indonesia. Maybe will play Israel.
All right. Egyptian football?
Egyptian football, indeed. Jacob, you know, most people, you know, when they're hearing about Egyptian football, they ask you one question: whether you with Al Ahly or with Zamalek. Yes. So these two giants basically ruled African football in the, I would say, past generation. But this year are suffering from a very difficult season in the CAF Champions League, the African Champions League. Zamalek is already out of the competition with one match day to go, and Al Ahly is reaching the final day of the group stage with a game, you know, of their lifetime, because they are playing Al Hilal Omdurman from Sudan, who is having a tremendous campaign, and they need to beat them by more than 2 goals in order to proceed to the knockout stage. It will be a difficult task, not an easy time for Egyptian teams. And if you remember, Jacob, we talked about many times here in Middle East now, the shift that there is in African football, where the clubs from Morocco, Wydad Casablanca, Raja Casablanca, are taking the place of the leading Egyptian, the traditional clubs such as Zamalek and Al Ahly. So we will follow it, and it's pretty interesting.
Follow the Saudis.
Always.
Right? Because of Ronaldo and Messi and the investment in
Yes,
football.
only last week Messi's father visited Saudi Arabia. Already erupted the great rumors of where Lionel Messi will play after his contract in Paris Saint-Germain will end in the end of the season. You know, obviously the first name comes to the fans' minds is Al Hilal, the big club, the biggest club in Saudi Arabia. It was I would say the most capability of signing him if we are talking about this option as reality, although we are hearing voices in the past weekend that maybe a return to Barcelona is more realistic. Right. We'll follow this topic.
It's been a few days since we've met. Did the Saudis buy anything already?
No, not yet. Okay. Not yet. But I'll update you, yeah.
You're telling me there's an international week just before beginning of Ramadan. What's planned?
Yes, so basically here in Israel we have a very interesting Euro 2024 qualification event between Israel and Kosovo, a campaign opener in Bloomfield Stadium this Saturday. In the region, few notable matches. Brazil is traveling to Morocco, where Reda recommended us to travel. I was there a few months ago. They are crazy for football, and if Brazil is coming, a fantastic atmosphere is guaranteed, and a very good test, I would think, for Morocco to continue their momentum from the World Cup. And another interesting friendly taking place involving the region nations. Russia, Jacob, is hosting Iran. As well, we are all the time speaking here about the role of football as a tool to show soft power, as a tool for diplomatic and strategic goals. So this friendly, obviously, also shedding light on the binding and bonding and growing connection between Russia and Iran.
So the Brazilians, they just go around having friendly matches?
Well, due to the fact that, you know, there is no Copa America qualifications, basically. So while Europe is playing Euro qualifications, Africa is playing AFCON qualifications, South American nations usually do international friendlies. So yeah, probably the most wanted two national teams out of South America are Argentina and Brazil. They are making a lot of money. It's a great income stream for the federations, and, you know, and a great joy for the people of the countries that are visiting. We remember here when Argentina and Uruguay came here to play, it was a fantastic festival. Same, sure, I will be in Morocco, same ways, exactly like here.
Could be a package. Visit Morocco and see Brazil.
Should be.
Thank you.